Hey, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. Welcome to Verified Soul and to today's video. Now, let's do some videos regarding the documents that you're supposed to go with to the DV lottery interview. Those are the supporting documents. And today, I want to start with the police clearance certificates. And this is because of a question that we got during our live just a few days ago. Now, about the police clearance certificate. What ought we to know about the police clearance certificate regarding the DV lottery interview? Now, the police clearance certificate, commonly known as the PCC, is one of the crucial documents that you need during the DV lottery interview. And how many of the police clearance certificate should you have? Now, with me is this document here, and we shall handle each point one after the other. Now, the first one, which applicants need to submit a police clearance certificate during the interview? All individuals in your application, that is your derivatives together with yourself, that is above 16 years of age. So every member of your family who is above the age of 16 years is supposed to have his or her police clearance certificate at the interview desk. So you, as the main applicant, you have your police clearance certificate, and then every other member in your family that is above the age of 16 years. And then we have, what does the applicant submit? The police clearance certificate that you submit should cover the entire period of your residence in that area. And number two, it should have come from the appropriate authority of that country. And then thirdly, it should include all the arrests plus their dispositions and clearly explaining everything regarding your case. So that's what the police clearance certificate should cover. And then we go to this other item here. How do you obtain a police clearance certificate? Now, under this, we shall know from which countries should you obtain the police clearance certificate. And it is clearly outlined down below here in this table that we shall go through it shortly. But you are supposed to contact the appropriate body in your country or in that country and get the police clearance certificate. Remember, some countries will require you to fill a form, the police clearance request form, and submit before they give you this. Others will do it online through a simple form. So it entirely depends on how a particular country processes the police clearance certificate. So you need to go to this link here, reciprocity by country, and then therein you're going to get information on how you obtain a police clearance certificate from a specific country or from a certain country. So without much ado, let us now see from which countries are you supposed to get the police clearance certificate, because it's not only from your country of nationality should you get a police clearance certificate, but also from the following. Now we have the first item. You should obtain a police clearance certificate from the country of nationality if they reside there for more than 6 months. Let me explain this. So this speaks of the country of your birth. You know, some people were born in this country and their parents left the country and went. So if at any point you come back and you lived there for more than 6 months and you are above the age of 16 years of age, then you're supposed to get a police clearance certificate if that is your case. In this second scenario, if the country of your birth is where you are living up to now and you are above 16 years of age, you also get the police clearance from this country of birth where you are living in. Those two cases under this one clause. And then we have the country of current residence. Current residence, meaning you are living there now. It should not be your country of birth. Maybe you are living there because of education, because of your work, or because your parents are living there. So the country in which you are living at the moment, as you are a winner, you're supposed to obtain the police clearance certificate if you are above the age of 16 years old. But you should have lived in this current country of residence for more than 6 months. So if it is below 6 months, you don't need a police clearance certificate from that country. But if you have lived in this country of current residence for more than 6 months, then you need a police clearance certificate from it. And then we have any previous country of residence. The term is previous. If you have ever immigrated to a different country and you've lived there for more than 12 months previously, then you need to get a police clearance certificate from that country. The point here to note is, in your past years, maybe you had left your country and lived in a new country and you stayed there for a period of more than 12 months. Then you need a police clearance certificate from that country as well. And you should have been older than 16 years of age while you were living there. And then we have this final country, and this country is any country where you were living or you went to visit, regardless of the length of time, but you were arrested for a certain reason. So if you have lived in a particular country and you were arrested, regardless of the length of time, it could be 1 month, 2 months, 6 days. So long as you were arrested, then you need a police clearance certificate from that country, and also regardless of your age. So this is not limited by age. Even if you are a minor, or you are of age, or you are beyond the age of 16, but you were arrested, obtain a clearance certificate from that country. I hope the 4 countries have been well explained. So if you're there and you're waiting for your interview, the DV lottery interview, please obtain the clearance certificates from whatever country that applies to you. So let us come back to the expiry. Let us talk something little about the expiry. The police clearance certificate expires after 24 months. That is 2 years. And a point to note here, I know in your respective countries, there are different expiry times. For example, one country might have 6 months of expiry, others maybe 3 months of expiry, others 1 year of expiry. But that one does not affect the police clearance certificate as per the United States government, the United States Embassy or consulate. By the United States consulate or embassy, where you will attend your interview, it is dictated that your police clearance certificate should not have gone beyond 2 years. So anytime below 2 years, that certificate is still valid and can be used regardless of whether it has expired in your country. So if the police clearance certificate is below 24 months, that certificate is still valid at the United States Embassy. That's what you're supposed to note. And that simply means from the time you get selected, that is from the month of May, when you realize you get selected, you can simply apply for a police clearance certificate. And by the time the fiscal year ends for that DV lottery, your police clearance certificate will not have expired. That is true. So if you are a winner at the moment, you can apply for the police clearance certificate at the moment, and that police clearance certificate will still be valid at the time of your interview. And again, another thing to note is that if in the past you had visited a country and you lived there for more than 12 months, and during that time you got a PCC, you received the police clearance certificate, and you have it, but it's long time ago, and that means it has expired. You don't need to go back and get a new one. But wait, that police clearance certificate should not have expired by the time you left the country. It should not have expired. So if you have that and by now it has expired after you've gone out of that country, you don't need to obtain another one. That police clearance certificate is what is required. It is sufficient. You come with that police clearance certificate that you have. And then finally, if due to various circumstances, you cannot obtain a police clearance certificate from a country because maybe of government issues or other issues like war, then come with a proof document showing that you cannot get your certificate due to those reasons. If you come with that document, then you're good to go. But you cannot just sit there and decide not to apply and go there and say you could not obtain. That is not accepted. You should come with proof document, legal document, certified, showing that you cannot obtain a police clearance certificate due to one reason or the other. So thank you guys. More videos are coming regarding the proof documents to prepare you for the DV lottery interview. But please do a favor, like the video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you have not subscribed. I've realized we have many viewers who have not yet subscribed. If you're new, please subscribe, and if you have not, also subscribe and also push the bell on because you'll get notified every time a video drops. And let's meet in the next video.